Our capabilities must be aligned, strategically prioritized, and integrated to be effective. For instance, we should provide the necessary intelligence to support long-term bipartisan efforts to outcompete China, gaining and sharing insight into China's intentions and capabilities, while also supporting more immediate efforts to counter Beijing's unfair, illegal, aggressive, and coercive actions, as well as its human rights violations whenever we can.
For, I would argue, a number of decades, we had a bipartisan consensus about China that the more they came into the world order, the closer they would move to some level of international norms. I'll be the first to acknowledge I was part of that consensus, and I think I was wrong. This committee, over the years, under both the Obama administration and the Trump administration, has seen China move extraordinarily aggressively. The chairman made reference to their efforts to influence American policymakers. We see them move aggressively militarily. We see them move aggressively economically. I've been particularly concerned about their efforts to dominate new technologies. And we've seen them use tools from stealing intellectual property to treating their own people extraordinarily poorly, whether they be Uyghurs or the people of Hong Kong. So I think it is important that we are clear-eyed about China. I do think it's important as well to recognize that our beef is not with the Chinese people, but with this Chinese Communist Party. So I want to just ask you straight out, Ms. Haynes, is China, under the rule of the Chinese Communist Party, an adversary of the United States?
I couldn't agree more with the priority that you're attaching to China and the need, I think, for the intelligence community to focus on this issue. I think in the context of China, China is adversarial and an adversary on some issues, and in other issues we try to cooperate with them, whether in the context of climate change or other things. And ultimately, the frame that the president-elect has identified for thinking about this is as a global competitor. But I think that doesn't, to your point, in any way mitigate the fact that when it comes to espionage or a variety of areas that I'll be focused on if I am confirmed in the Director of National Intelligence, they are an adversary and that we have to work on those issues in particular, countering their illegal, unfair, aggressive actions in these spaces.
Thank you.